Greetings from the University of Manitoba Faculty of Law in Winnipeg. My name is Lisa Hayday, and I'm a law student here at U of M. Before I get started, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge that the U of M campuses are located on original lands of Anishinaabe, Cree, Ojibwe Cree, Dakota, and Dene peoples, and on the homeland of the Red River Métis. We respect the treaties that were made on these territories. We acknowledge the harms and mistakes of the past, and we dedicate ourselves to move forward in partnership with Indigenous communities in a spirit of reconciliation and collaboration. With that, I am thrilled to share with you a game-changing initiative. The launch of the Manitoba Legal Clinic for the Arts. We are the first and only legal clinic in our province offering completely free legal advice tailored to artists, creatives, crafters, and arts and cultural organizations across all of Manitoba, including Northern Manitoba. Our province is a thriving hub of artistic expression. The city of Winnipeg is actually known as the cultural cradle of Canada, and personally, we all know how amazing artists are. They make our lives more colorful, exciting, and meaningful. When you're holding a significant event like a wedding or a graduation and you want to make it more joyful and memorable, you add music. When you feel like other people don't understand something you're going through, you can pick up a book or listen to a song, and reading the right passage or hearing the right lyric can make you feel connected again. We know how important artists are. Artists shape a better world. But there are legal challenges that artists need to understand and deal with in their work, and that's where the Manitoba Legal Clinic for the Arts comes in. We will help arts and cultural organizations, musicians, dancers and performing artists, filmmakers, and many more individuals to meet their unique legal needs across the province of Manitoba. Now, why is this initiative so important? Well, research shows that artists are often overlooked and underserved when it comes to getting the legal support they need. There was a needs assessment report conducted in 2020, and it was the first ever report of its kind completed for the Canadian arts and cultural community. And it was funded by the Canadian Council for the Arts and Heritage Canada and performed by the National Network of Legal Clinics for the Arts. This report found that 94% of artists feel strongly that they have unique and specific legal needs compared to non-artists, that 90% of artists and arts organizations perceive access to legal services for artists is inadequate, and 83% of arts organizations report they do not have adequate access to legal services for their members. To give you an idea of the areas of law that artists are concerned with, we have this table from the Needs Assessment Report, which shows rankings of legal areas by priority. Artists rank their top 5 needs as copyright and intellectual property, as well as contracts, digital privacy, and publishing, promoting, and protecting their work on social media. Each one of these issues relates to artists' personal livelihoods, the ability to have their works recognized, and their ability to make a living. So these are very important legal issues that have a real impact on artists' lives. This graph is by Hill Strategies Research with support from the Manitoba Arts Council. They found that the median personal income of artists in Manitoba in 2020 was 11% lower than the median for all Canadian artists and 42% lower than that of all Manitoban workers. So this tells us that there's this significant disparity in income between artists and non-artists in Manitoba. And by providing legal support to artists, we could potentially help to address this gap. Now, part of the problem in providing legal services to Manitoban artists is there's only a small number of lawyers who focus on the unique needs of artists and creatives. So while there are members of the private bar who provide pro bono services and also paid services to the arts community, it simply has not been enough. And this is especially the case for new and emerging artists, for startup arts and cultural organizations, and also for artists in northern Manitoba. Artists simply aren't getting the legal support that they need. So that's where we come in. The Manitoba Legal Clinic for the Arts is meant to ensure that no artist will be left in the dark when it comes to important legal considerations, regardless of their location or their funding. The clinic will be operated by law students from the University of Manitoba and supervised by experienced lawyers. The students will provide assistance in legal areas such as copyrights, trademarks, privacy policies, reviewing and drafting contracts, social media, and much, much more. Our services will be offered virtually, so all you need to access help is access to Zoom. We'll use Zoom to conduct our initial interview, get to know our potential client better, and learn more about the legal issues that they need help with. Then we'll hold follow-up meetings where we'll go through a PowerPoint presentation that we'll prepare for each individual client to answer their legal questions. And we'll also provide a reporting letter so our clients can have a written copy of everything we discuss. By holding remote consultations, we're trying to break down geographical barriers and reach every artist, from Winnipeg to the farthest corners of Manitoba. This year, we have 22 third-year law students who are all very excited to be part of the clinic. We're also going to be creating digital products, including videos and webinars that the arts community can access on demand on their own time. And we realize this is an important service to provide as a result of discussions that we had with artists in our community. Now, the clinic not only offers opportunities for artists and arts organizations to access legal help, it also offers students an opportunity to learn more about the law and gain practical experience. The intention is that after students graduate, they'll be more knowledgeable about the different areas of law that are needed to properly serve artists, and that students will also return after graduation and volunteer at the clinic as mentors. So this initiative will be valuable for students as much as it is for artists. This idea of mutual support between the arts and legal communities is reflected in our logo, which was designed by the talented Roberta Landreth. Roberta created this logo to represent the reciprocal relationships between the law students at our clinic and Manitoban creatives, and it shows the two interacting to create a wheel. A dynamic, mutually beneficial relationship that benefits both groups. So I'd like to take a moment now to give you a personal tour of our website. And you might notice that it looks different from what you'd expect of any other kind of legal clinic website because it's been purposely designed with artists and creatives in mind. Now, our clinic provides assistance with a wide variety of legal matters, and you can interact with the bubbles on the webpage to learn more. So under contracts, we assist with things like independent contractor agreements, exhibition agreements, and lease agreements, because, for example, an artist might need to lease studio space. So as you can see, there's many different legal issues that we're able to help with. Our clinic is proud to be working closely with Creative Manitoba, as well as arts councils throughout the province, including in northern Manitoba. So, as we introduce the Manitoba Legal Clinic for the Arts, I invite you all to be part of this exciting journey. Let's celebrate how law and art come together and how this clinic can make a real difference for artists all across our province. I'd like to thank the Manitoba Law Foundation for their generous support and funding. Our clinic would not be possible without their help. We encourage you to visit our website at legalclinicforthearts.ca, or you can visit the QR code on the left side of the screen. You can also fill out an intake form to receive legal help from our clinic using the QR code on the right or through our website. If you have any questions, you can get in touch with us at arts.law.clinic@umanitoba.ca. Thank you for your attention. This video was made for you entirely by law student talent, and we hope to speak with you soon. Take care.